Barcelona are looking to do another domestic treble next season. Ah, they are not going to make it easy for Real Madrid. Real Madrid have made 4 signings this season already. They have made 4 signings in respect of for that, that bad season. They want to bounce back. But Barcelona are saying, Real Madrid, we know they sleep. We are not joking. So Barcelona have just completed the loan deal for Marcus Rashford. So after 3 months of hawking himself, advertising himself, after 3 months of showcasing himself to Barcelona on all social media platforms, that look at me, oh, Laporta, I'm walking out, oh, Laporta, I'm here, oh, I'm here, oh, you are looking for left winger, oh, you are looking for left winger. Marcus Rashford, if not for anything, your ancestors, your mama pray and they work for you. Your mother prayer is working for you. Wow! So Barcelona have completed the loan deal of Marcus Rashford, and there have been lots of talks on the internet if it is a good signing or it's not a good signing. A lot of people will say, so after everything, Barcelona are now leaning towards signing Marcus Rashford. After everything, after Nico Williams, after Luis Diaz, after this, after that, so now they are leaning towards signing Marcus Rashford. This is a very good signing for Barcelona and even for Marcus Rashford himself. This is a very good signing for both parties. For both parties. In fact, I am more happy for even Marcus Rashford, because now he gets to work, he gets to play under a stable project in Barcelona. Because looking at Barcelona have a stable project, and there are more young guns around them. You see Lamine 18, you see Rafinha is 28, Rashford himself is 27, Kubasi is 17, 18. So you see Pedri 22, Gavi 21. So they are all crop of young players, so he can easily blend in to everything. So I'm very happy for him, and we are going to know what this signing means for both Rashford and Barcelona. But before we know that, don't forget to punch that subscribe. In fact, punch that subscribe button right now if you want to know it, unless you don't know it. So punch that subscribe button, like this video, turn on the post notification, because like I said, I post every day and I can even post again today. So yeah, turn on the post notification, comment on this video and share this video. So let's dive in now. Let's know what this transfer really means for Marcus Rashford and Barcelona. First of all, this transfer means a lot to Marcus Rashford, because now he's somebody that a lot of people have written him off. Even Barcelona fans, not even I said Barcelona fans, Manchester United fans rather, they have all written him off. Not even just Manchester United, Manchester United as a whole, including the board, everybody, they've all written him off, taking off the number 10 jersey from me, giving it to Cunha already. So everybody has written him off. He has a lot to prove. And looking at his loan spell in Aston Villa that did not go well, so he has a lot to prove with this signing. So this signing is more for Marcus Rashford than it is for Barcelona, although it is also a plus for Barcelona, but we are going to get right on that. But let's first talk about Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, he has faced a lot of criticisms throughout his career. Now I can't say these criticisms is not his fault. Some of them are his fault, because if you look at him, you look at the way you look at the way he plays. Sometimes he plays like he is not interested. He plays like he is not improving. He started together with Mbappe, but look at how Mbappe has overtaken him now. He started together with Mbappe, but now Mbappe has overtaken him. But he has a chance now to do something now that he has signed for Barcelona. And if you look at it, it is a low fee, low. The risk is low, no pressure, and there are good ballers around him, so there is nothing like pressure for him to perform or do anything like that. So it is a very good thing on his side, and on the other hand again, he has a lot to prove. He has to prove. This is not something like, oh, Barcelona is not a good place for him. We've all seen what Hansi Flick is capable of doing with attackers. We all see how he, managed to turn prime Coman and Gnabry to Ruben and Ribery. We all saw what he did to Koeman and Gnabry, how he told them to prime Ruben and prime Ribery. We saw how they were playing that season. We saw what he did for Rafinha, for Lamine Yamal, Barcelona. We saw what he turned, what he turned Pedro into. You saw how he profiled them well. So it is now for him now to be willing to, to learn under Hansi Flick and to prove that yes, he can actually, make his mark in this club. We've seen what Hansi Flick has done with attackers. So if he cannot improve, we all know that the issue is from his side. But I doubt he's not going to prove. He has all the tools, around him to prove. So if he doesn't prove, I guess Marcus Rashford is done. Now, what can Marcus Rashford add to this Barcelona team? What can he add to this Barcelona team? A lot of people have been wondering, okay, now that they've signed him now, what is he going to add to this team? What is he going to add to this team? Now, there are various things Marcus Rashford can add to this team. One of those things is squad depth. Yes, squad depth. Because towards the end of last season, we saw how Barcelona's defense, all their defenders fatigue. All of them were fatigued, injuries here and there to the players. So now he brings squad depth to the squad. And need I remind you that Marcus Rashford is a player that can play on that three attacking fronts. He can play as a left winger, he can play as a striker, and he can also play as a right wing. So matches that you would like to rest Lamine Yamal, he can play on that wing too. So you see what he can provide for for Barcelona. Another thing that Marcus Rashford can also provide for Barcelona is various attacking options. Various attacking options. Barcelona can choose to play in this match as a left winger. Barcelona can choose to play as a striker. Barcelona can choose to play as a second striker. Barcelona can choose to play, as a free can choose to play as a right winger when they are resting Lamine Yamal. So that is another thing that Marcus Rashford can add to the team. And another thing again is more set piece options. More set piece option. We've seen how Marcus Rashford is very good in set piece, in free kicks. So right now, Barcelona will have players that are good in free kick. They already have Rafinha, but I think it's only Rafinha that is good in that aspect of taking free kicks. But now in Marcus Rashford, they have another good free kick taker. Whenever they get a free kick on the left side of the pitch, Marcus Rashford can take it. Whenever they get a free kick on the right side of the pitch, Rafinha can take it. So now it will be split among both parties. Another thing again that they are going to enjoy from Marcus Rashford, again, another thing they can add to the team is more as chance creation aspects, the aspect of chance creation. We all saw how Lamine Yamal was the primary creator on that attack last season. He was the primary creator. Everything. He was the only one. It was part of the reason why they couldn't do anything against Inter Milan, because they were just feeding him the ball, and he was already out of ideas to try anything. Naturally, he's the one that give the ball to to play make for them, to create chance for them, as their as their primary chance creator. But against Inter Milan, he was already out of ideas because Rafinha already scored the diving goal. They did not expect, conceding that late goal to Wasabi. So they kept on feeding him the ball, and he just kept on trying, even when he was out of ideas. So now it is going to be split between, Marcus Rashford and Lamine Yamal, because Rashford too, he is also good with the ball, and he can also help in that part of chance creation, because he can dribble. He's a better dribbler than Rafinha. Rafinha was not really good in that aspect. That is the reason why Rafinha could not really assist more in that aspect. But now that Marcus Rashford is there now, he is going to be able to help in that aspect. And now the off-ball abilities of Lamine Yamal will start showing, because he will now tend to be to be scoring more, since the burden of chance creation have been limited from his shoulders a bit. So you understand that aspect. That the chance creation body now will now be between it will be leveled between the both of them. Although being Lamine Yamal being more of the franchise player of the team, it could be having more touches of the ball, and Marcus Rashford playing in a more possessive team that tends to keep 65% possession every match. So yeah, it will the chance creation body will be limited in bits from Lamine Yamal's shoulder, and his goal tally can even increase next season. So you see, Marcus Rashford will help Manchester United in lots of ways. I was just laughing, seeing a lot of people saying after everything, after going for Nico, Luis Diaz, you are settling for Rashford. Players that have something to prove are always dangerous. And now he's going to a place where the body, the much body is not going to, more pressure is not going to be on him like that. And there are ballers around it. Barcelona have ballers now. Their midfield is stacked. Their attack is stacked. So there are ballers around, and there are more possessive team that keep the 65% at least. Barca average 65% possession every match. So you understand why, because of how they play, how they press, I tend to win possession in high up the pitch. So you understand, why it is a very, very good signing. I see it as a very, very good signing, although it is still somewhat like a gamble, because hopefully he performs, hopefully he doesn't, because you've seen some of his performance. You've seen his performance at Aston Villa. He didn't really do much, but Marcus Rashford is someone that has scored 30 goals for Manchester United before, in a disjointed Manchester United team that's sad. Who is their midfielder? Only Bruno Fernandes as their midfielder. He scored 30 goals in all competition, and he scored, I think, 17 Premier League goals. And I think he has scored like he has scored 20 something goals too. He has had 20 something goals season. So he's a very, very, a very, very good signing in my opinion, and he's a good addition to this Barcelona team. And I hope he does well. I'm really happy for him. It's now left for him to do well. Like I say, Hansi Flick has had have a good record in developing attackers. Look at what he did with Koeman and Gnabry. Look at what he did with Rafinha. Look at what he did with Lamine. Look at what he did with Lewandowski. So yeah, if Marcus Rashford cannot do another Hansi Flick, just know it's just Marcus Rashford. So that's just it. Let me know what you guys think, and I will be under the comment section. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Hope you've subscribed already. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And don't forget to share this video. And I will see you in my next video. Please don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Thank you.